Hi, I'm Ellory Wells, and I'm here to empower you to choose yourself as the master of your own destiny. Today, I wanted to talk about the number one question that I got when I made the transition from full-time employee to full-time entrepreneur. This process happened a few months ago for me. It's April. That process happened in January. So we're right at the 3-month mark. But I got one question from people more than any other question. I wanted to share what that question was and answer it here in what my wife and I did to overcome that. So maybe you can be encouraged and empowered to pursue your entrepreneurial journey as well. That question was simply, what do you do about healthcare? Again, more than any other question that I got, the not necessarily process questions, not necessarily, how do you do something, but the question was, what do you do about healthcare? If someone gets sick, what do you do? If you need to go to the hospital, what do you do? And I think a lot of Americans, including myself up until this point, or up until that point rather, I had the same questions. We can't leave the job because we're tied to healthcare. We need this, and the job provides it, and it kept us very tied to a job instead of me starting my own business. So again, that's the most popular question, but here's what my wife and I did about it. Let me back up a second. What we did about it was shed light into a dark place. And in that dark place was our own ignorance about the facts, about the laws, about what possibilities are out there. My wife and I are pretty intelligent people. We both have college degrees, but we'd never really gotten information about healthcare, private healthcare providers. We had both always just kind of gotten it from wherever we were employed from. So that's what I would suggest that you do. Eliminate the fear by getting educated on the subject. Do a Google search for private healthcare providers. Look at Obamacare or whatever government websites there are, and you can start to suddenly realize that the only place to get healthcare doesn't exist. There are many places to get healthcare. And if you are hesitant to leave your job or to start an entrepreneurial journey because you have questions about healthcare, like dozens of people did, and they came to me with that question, just start getting educated on the subject, educate yourself on the topic, and all of a sudden you will start eliminating those fears. Again, fear does really well in darkness, and as soon as you start shedding light into that darkness, fear goes away. You'll not only be more confident about starting your entrepreneurial ventures, but you'll also be a little bit more comfortable about leaving your day job if you're ready to make that move as well. I hope this video helps, and I hope I've given you some information and offered some education to you. My name is Ellory Wells. You can find more information about me and the topics of choosing yourself, empowering yourself, and making yourself the master of your own success at ellorywells.com.